Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. We are working on fixing the Wi-Fi tonight, but as you can see on the scoreboard, it's 1-0 Jackets here with about 17:30 left to go here in the first period. I'm Torin Smith with Andrew Fleming as we just get going here on our channel. Packed house here tonight in the Ice Forum. You can hear the Georgia Tech crowd getting rowdy after that goal. It's been a while since they've had a hot start like this against Georgia.
Tech students came out tonight to support their team, Torin.
I heard a rumor about free beers if you took the bus from Atlanta, so definitely a rowdy crowd from these Jackets fans.
I'd take that deal.
And here's a chance for the Jackets again. Cutting to the slot, a good defensive play there by Martin to break that one up.
Great stick by Bill Martin there.
And he'll chop it up the boards for Evan Moore. Here's a check right in front of us here. And the Tech fans like that one. Martin able to glove that one down. Georgia Tech bench thought it was offsides. Here's Moore, settles it at the point. Steps around the forward into the corner now. Moves around the boards. Truman Hagen settles it to his partner Martin. He'll just fire that to the corner. Evan Moore again. Down low, he's got Whitwer. Whitwer back to the corner. That one's intercepted by the Jackets, and they'll take it back to center ice, but it's picked off by Bardo and shot right back into the Georgia Tech zone. Nice play to glove that one down at center by Truman Hagen, and he'll take it back the other way. Looking for Whitwer in front. That one broken up by Boyd. Here's Bardo again on the half wall, circles back up towards the point. Down low for Haley. Tries to chip it over to Whitwer. Good defensive play there by Malton, or Mallon rather. Here's Whitwer on the half wall, looking for options, takes a shot at the net, looking for the stick of Haley, but just missed the mark. Jackets unable to clear. Good zone time here for the Dogs. There's a shot from Martin blocked in front by Mallon, and the Jackets get a much-needed clear for a change.
After that early goal by Tech, Georgia getting some sustained zone pressure here.
Quick up here, though, for the Dogs as that pass looking for the streaking Martin from Whitwer just misses the mark. And the Dogs will get a change of their own. Here's Knoll with a shot. That one just goes wide. Martin picks it back up on the blue line, though. And he takes a check. Here's Eberle, though, in the high slot, looking for Knoll down low, and this one will just get cleared out of the zone by the Jackets.
Almost took off the head of the linesman, Brent Robinson, there with that clear.
Here's Eberle in the corner again. He'll play it over for Poole. Poole up to Knoll. That one turned over at the blue line and shot right back into the zone by Golick.
Looked like that one just bounced off Knoll's stick, trying to get out of the zone there.
He's able to get it out this time, though, and the Jackets forced to regroup. Ryan Peacock with it. He's pressured there by Knoll. Nice move by Eberle to pick that one up. He's got McAvoy streaking with him. Eberle trying to play it towards the net, and it'll be frozen by Germano and some extracurriculars after the whistle.
Always some extracurriculars with these teams here, Torin.
This is nothing new.
These teams know each other well.
The Dogs bested the Jackets twice last season. The last one was by a very large margin at Gas South Arena where the Gladiators play if you're from Atlanta. Just down the road from where we are tonight. As the face-off will be to the right of Germano. It's won by the Jackets and chipped out into the Georgia zone. A nice play by the Jackets at center. And another nice move at the blue line. But it's picked off by Strauss, and he'll regroup it for his partner Leighton Poole. Poole shakes through his own slot, out into center ice. Poole just trying to punch it in deep, and he does. Chasing that one's Bobby Mallon. That one rimmed around the board. Strauss able to keep it at the blue line. His shot goes off a skate, kept in again by Poole. Mallon gets control in behind his own goal. He'll lift it out, but not out as Strauss gloves it. Parente with it now. He's got Poole up top. Poole with lots of space. Takes a shot at the net, looking for a tip. No one there. Parente again, rebound fired through the slot. And no one home again for the Dogs. This one will come back out to center ice.
Looks like the net came off on that last shot by Poole up top. Surprised Stripes didn't blow that one dead there, Torin.
Rimmed around the boards. The Georgia points leader, Ryan Bailey, there to take it. Poole's got it now. He takes it into the high slot. His shot is blocked by Mallon. Long shift for Mallon. Since the Georgia Tech goal, it's really been all Dogs. A lot of zone time here for Georgia, but not a lot of shots to show for it.
No, Tech's been good in their own zone, blocking shots, getting sticks
Here's
and lanes.
Bailey with a shot. That one blocked by Boyd. Rebound, scores! Ryan Bailey on the board first for Georgia. And we are tied up at 1.
Great individual effort by Bailey there. Walks into the zone, tries to rip a shot, gets blocked, grabs his own rebound, and puts it in.
It was McLean Boyd that dove to block that one, and Bailey able to corral it with the toe drag and just goes roof on Germano. The Georgia Tech faithful making it a hostile environment for the Ice Dawgs fans. Here's Gannon in the high slot again, takes the shot. That one was labeled for the top corner, but just missed, and this one's going to go down the other way for icing.
Gannon didn't miss that one by much. Could have been 2-1 Georgia real quick here.
That might have silenced the crowd. Although last time we played here, it was a 6-1 Georgia win, and the Jackets fans were still loud all the way through. I think the free beer helps with that a little bit. Always good to see a crowd like this for a club hockey game, and it's always games like this that bring them out.
Yep.
Here come the Jackets up ice. It's Hildrum with it. He'll dump it into the corner. Burnett there to meet him for Georgia. Jackets trying to force it to the front. A good stick by Gannon to break that one up, but it's kept in the zone by Golick. Georgia looking way up ice. Mazzaros has got it. Leaves it for Bailey. Ryan Bailey, the Georgia goal scorer, takes it down low. Mazzaros shoots. He scores! 2 quick ones for Georgia, and they take the lead in the first.
That is just a perfectly executed 3-on-2 there for Bailey and Mazzaros. Georgia's 2 big guys there. Bailey cuts wide, slips it back inside to Mazzaros, and he's got a wide open net to put it in there.
Doesn't get much easier than that for Mazzaros.
Nope. One of his easier ones.
And that will be his 5th goal on the season. That line, him and Bailey have been excellent ever since Bailey joined the team last spring. And here come the Dogs right back the other way. They'll dump this one in on Germano.
It helps you when you add an NCAA D3 player like Bailey to your squad.
Yeah, it's a lot of skill on that top line for Georgia. Jackets trying to break it out here, and they'll take it back into the Georgia zone. Here's Molnar. That shot easily turned away by Isaac Hagen and picked up by Bardo. Turned over, though, at the half wall. Here's a shot by Molnar. That one's blocked in front. Played up to the point. Peacock down low again for Molnar. Back up to the point for King, and he's able to keep it. Almost a turnover at the blue line for the Jackets. Here's Braden King. He'll play it back to his forward and back the other way. Here comes Molnar with a shot. Saved by Hagen. Centering pass picked off by Bardo. Here comes Robbie Whitwer back the other way for Georgia. Whitwer gains the red line, trying to just dump it in deep and get a change. And it's picked off by the Jackets. Here they come back through center. Paul Molnar with it. Plays it up the boards. He's got Dorcas. Dorcas trying to center it, but couldn't find anybody in front. They're hounding Truman Hagen, but he's able to get it up for Knoll. And he'll carry this one across center for Georgia. Zach Knoll drops it off for McAvoy. His shot goes wide. David Eberle across the line for Poole. Poole takes a shot at the net. Save by Germano. A nice tip in front by McAvoy.
Germano's nicest save of the night there. Great look by Poole, hitting McAvoy right on the tape in the high slot to tip that one on net. Better save by Germano there.
And this is something we don't really see very often in club hockey, a live band in the building for Georgia Tech.
It's impressive.
There's a hit in the corner by Eberle as he takes McLean Boyd for a ride. And here come the Jackets back the other way, though. Nice move by Molnar to the net, saved by Hagen, and cleared to the corner. Molnar able to get a step on Poole. Here's another chance for the Jackets. That one goes wide off the stick of Mazer. And it'll be held on to by Hagen. A couple of good chances for Georgia Tech, though.
Yeah, the Dogs getting a little too cute in their own zone. Trying to cut through guys, turn it over right in front of their net, leading to grade A opportunities for Tech there.
So just about halfway through this first period, Georgia leads 2-1, but it's really been a pretty evenly matched game to this point, Andrew.
Tech's come out with some fire tonight.
Face-off won by the Dogs, but quickly turned over as Declan Conway steamrolls a man, and we've got some extra shoving behind the play, but here's Parente back the other way. Trying to center it for Ing, but it goes off the pad of Germano. Here's Mallon. Played up the boards, taken by Boyd, and he'll skate it back the other way. Here's Boyd in across center, 2-on-2. That one broken up by Alex Strauss. Poole rims it around the board. Strauss there for Georgia. Brandon Ing will settle this one and leave it for Conway. Declan Conway across the blue line. Takes the shot. That one off a stick of Boyd and up into the air. Cleared out to center ice. There to corral that one is Jack Gannon. Over to Parente. Georgia right back on him. Here's Gannon. Looking for options. Takes it to the corner. Centering pass. That one broken up again by Boyd. And here come the Jackets the other way. Keshner with it, looking for help. Streaking man couldn't find the tape of Golick. And a big hit in the corner there by Conway. He's got a couple already. Georgia just trying to break this one out. No icing, but it's going to be offsides on Evan Parente.
Looks like Parente jumped the line a little early on that one. This one should come all the way back down.
Yeah, looking for the stretch pass from Conway right at the end of the shift there. It's going to be at center, it looks like.
Face-off should be wherever the pass originated from, and we're coming back into the Georgia zone on this one.
Got our own rules expert up here in our booth, our makeshift booth.
Not much of a booth. More of a cold bench.
It's really cold in this rink now. Georgia Tech wins the face-off from in front of the Georgia bench. And a check here from Mazzaros. Looks like he just missed King.
The Dogs came out and they're trying to hit everything in sight tonight. They're seeing red.
Here comes Gannon down the left wing side. Good stick there from Peacock. Gannon stops on the half wall, takes a check, but leaves it in the corner. He's got some help. Mazzaros down there digging for it. And it's taken by Peacock. Mazzaros hard on him. He'll take him down in the corner. Jackets fans looking for a penalty, no call. As it's played back into the corner. Another hard check by the Georgia forecheckers. This one picked off at center. Nice move by Bailey. Couple nice moves as he plays it back for Gannon. Gannon to the corner. Leaves it for his partner, Burnett. And Burnett will wheel this one through center ice. Up to Bailey. Ryan Bailey. Reverse hit there on Peacock. Bailey's a hard guy to take down. We see him do that a lot. Here come the Jackets the other way. That pass just in behind of the stick of Lee. And fired back into the Georgia zone. Icing waved off. Evan Moore with it. Drops it off for Baird. Graham Baird leaves it for Hagen. Hagen looking for Bardo at center. He'll just chip that one into the corner and chase it. Germano out of his net to play it, and that one's going to go up into the netting. So we'll get a whistle and a face-off inside the Tech zone with under 7 minutes left to go in the first. Face-off won by the Dogs. Hagen with a shot. That one turned aside off the shoulder of Germano. Rebound pops back up to Hagen. Here's Graham Baird with it. Takes the shot. That one tipped again in front. Baird's got his stick in the corner. And the Jackets trying to break it out. Whitwer able to pin the man to the wall, though. Haley digs it to the corner. And bouncing puck in front. Germano sprawling to get a hand on that one. And he does.
Got a little scary in the front of the net for Tech there. Rough interchange with the goalie there, and Germano's able to jump on that one. It was almost 3-1 Georgia right there.
Face off to the right of Germano. And Eberle's going to win it off the tie-up, but Dorcas comes up with it for the Jackets. Played in behind the net for Zhang. Kept in by the Dogs, though. Nice play by Baird to keep that one at the line. And a nice pass from Knoll just in behind McAvoy, but able to keep it as Hagen. Here's Eberle in the corner, circles around the half wall, trying to play it to the point. Trying to cycle it back down low is Eberle. Baird's got it, though. Plays it down low for Knoll. Here's Eberle in front, got some space, trying to turn around and shoot it. That one just dribbles wide of the net.
Looked like Eberle just had a tough time handling that one in front. Wasn't able to get a good shot off.
Here's Zhang in front of his own net, trying to get it out, and he finally does for the Jackets. Here's a bad turnover at center ice, taking it back the other way. Nice move, shot, saved by Hagen, rebound, and Hagen's got it. What a save by Isaac Hagen. Two great saves by the Georgia netminder.
Isaac bailing out his brother Truman there. Hard puck to handle there at center by Truman. Gives up a breakaway to the for the Jackets, and Isaac's able to shut him down.
Yeah, 27 might be hearing about that one on the car ride back. What do you
might
think?
owe his brother dinner after that.
Excellent save from the big man in goal, Isaac Hagen, to keep this a one-goal game for Georgia. Hey, zoom out. Here's Conway for Georgia. Plays it across for Parente. Pass in behind him. Poole able to hold the line, though. Out in front, here's Ing. Trying to return pass for Parente, but it's picked off by Molnar. Here's Peacock with it. Up the boards. Kept in at the line by the Dogs, but the second chance clear does make it out to center ice. Here's Parente on the blue line. He's got Ing with speed. Brandon Ing takes the shot, saved by Germano. Ing again, two defenders on him to help out is Parente. Conway's got it in the corner, walks the line, cycles it over to Parente. Shot, that one just goes wide. Germano knocks the net off, and we'll get a whistle and a face-off inside the Tech zone.
That's going to be the second or third time that Germano's knocked the net off here. Stripes can't be too happy with that.
The ice quality is not so great to begin with in here, and then when you drive a car on the ice before the game, it doesn't really help things.
Nope.
But whatever, they've got their traditions, I guess.
Kind of counterintuitive if you ask me, but
you'd think some engineers would figure that one out, but here's a nice play from Conway. He's got Parente. He scores! Evan Parente goes 5-hole, and Germano's going to want that one back. It's 3-1 Dogs.
Looked like Conway was looking for Ing in the slot there. Got tipped out to Parente, and he beats Germano 5-hole.
So the 1-0 lead for the Jackets quickly erased with 3 unanswered goals from the Dogs.
Did we see this coming?
You know, we were saying our score predictions before the game off camera. We won't say it now for risk of jinxing anything, but when Tech came out with the 1 goal, they were looking pretty hot to start in front of this big home crowd, but Georgia has seemed to take all the air out of their tires so far.
Yeah, he said they came out with some fire. That fire has quickly been extinguished.
Here's another chance, though, for Georgia Tech. Centering pass, that one shoots, he scores!
I think that one's on us, Torin.
Yeah, it's a pretty instant announcer's jinx there. Bad giveaway in front of the net. And it looks like it's going to be Jack Golick with the goal for Georgia Tech.
Chalk that one up to an announcer's jinx.
Maybe we'll wait until it's more than a 2-goal lead before we talk about it again. So the Jackets strike right back, and it's 3-2 now, with just over 4 minutes left to go in the first. Here come the Dogs back the other way, though. Here's a shot. That one tipped over the net and out of play off the stick of Moore. So a face-off inside the Jackets zone.
Looks like we got a game again here, Torin.
We absolutely do. It's good to see a back-and-forth game like this. Georgia's faced some tough competition of late. You mentioned before the game when our Wi-Fi wasn't working great. Georgia #1 in my hockey rankings for AAU Division I, #1 in the country. Georgia Tech having a bit of a down season, losing a few guys to graduation, but these young sophomores and freshmen have really come out to play for the Jackets in this first period.
Helps when you got a crowd like this coming out to support you.
Passed up the wing for Boyd, and he'll just chop that one into the zone. Here's Burnett, leaves it, but that one's picked off by Keschner. High slot, there's a shot, that one goes high off the stick of Lee. Another point shot, that one flubbed at the net, and again goes wide. Played around the boards, Gannon with it. Over to Moore, centering pass. He's got Mazzaros looking for Bailey, but it's picked off again by Dorcas. Some sloppy passing here from Georgia on these past few shifts.
Yeah, they got to tighten up in their own zone right now.
Burnett and Gannon settling this one behind the net. Bailey trying to break free, and he'll be offsides. Georgia forced to touch up. Here come the Jackets back the other way. Bobby Mallon drops it off for his partner Boyd. Boyd, nice pass over to Molnar, but couldn't handle it cleanly. That one's going to be tipped, no icing. Nice play by Dan Bardo. As the rest of his line goes for a change. Bad turnover, though, in the zone. Bardo able to get a control of it. Centering pass, looking for Chelly. Couldn't get a clean shot away. And here come the Jackets back the other way. Here's Dorcas. Cullen Dorcas, the Jackets' leading point scorer. Couldn't get around Martin, and here come the Dogs back the other way. Whitworth for Bardo. Into the corner, Bardo, centering pass, looking for Whitworth, is broken up, but Martin's got it on the point again. That shot saved by Germano. Bardo digging forward in the corner, and it's taken by the Jackets. Here comes Dorcas. Off the glass, but not out. Boyd couldn't get it around Chelly, and we got a whistle for a hand pass with 2 minutes left to go here in the first period.
If you're Georgia Tech, I don't think you could ask for a better period than this.
Great start, 50-50 for the past few minutes here. Georgia Tech's really had their foot on the gas. There's another nice break for the Jackets, but that one's broken up by Graham Baird as Goodell almost had a step to the net. Knoll couldn't get a handle on it. Mazer there with it. Baird comes up with it for Georgia, though, but it's turned over again by Knoll. Martin in behind the goal for Georgia, just trying to get it out. He goes up the boards for McAvoy. Nice move, and here comes Knoll in stride. He's got a step on Peacock. That shot blockered away by Germano. Knoll and Peacock battling for it now. David Eberle there to help out for the Dogs. Here's Baird with it, walking the line. He'll take it down low, takes a shot, he scores! Looks like McAvoy got a piece of it, and the Dogs back to a 2-goal lead.
Great patience by Baird there at the point, walking the line, walk into the middle, get a nice low shot towards the goal, and a better tip by McAvoy.
Nice hard shot from Baird will result in his 4th assist of the season.
When he's came in, he's been good for the Dogs.
3rd assist, 4th point of the season.
He's patient with the puck, and he always makes the right play.
And that's one thing that's been pretty consistent for all these Ice Dawgs rookies. Lots of guys coming in, and they slot into this lineup really nicely. Zach Knoll, one of those guys, as that shot just gets turned away by Germano from Knoll. There's another shot from Poole, looking for the tip was Eberle in front. Turned aside, but Eberle's got it back on the half wall. Bouncing puck, able to settle it is Knoll. Zach Knoll, another shot off the chest of Germano from a weird angle. Under a minute left to go here in the first. Georgia leading 4-2. Breakout pass off the glass. And not out, a good play by Strauss to keep that one in. The top pair for Georgia Tech getting lots of ice time, but Ing's going to walk right around him. Almost got a shot away, but kept to the outside. A good stick from Germano. Here's Strauss unable to handle the puck on the point. So Georgia forced to touch up. They'll get a quick change. Looking for the long pass across the ice was Conway, but it's broken up. Georgia regains control, though. Here comes Brandon Ing. Ing over to Conway. Pass just missed its mark. In behind the goal, 10 seconds left in the period. And this one's going to go all the way down. Not going to be icing as Hagen leaves his net, and that's going to do it for the first period. So after one, it's 4-2 Dogs, a strong showing for the D2 Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, coming out with some speed and some physicality in the first. Georgia with 4 goals, looking pretty good offensively, but pretty evenly matched both ways, Andrew.
Yeah, if you're the Dogs, second period here, you got to limit the turnovers in your own zone. 2 turnovers in their own zone have led to 2 Georgia Tech goals here. If they clean up their own zone, they'll be fine here.
So we'll be right back for second period action in just a minute. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll see you right back here on the UGA Hockey YouTube channel. Hello and welcome back to the Ice Forum, where the Ice Dawgs currently lead the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets 4-2 after 20. And Andrew, what did you see in that first period from these two teams?
I saw Tech come out firing hot. Dogs kind of held them off for a little bit. Tech got out to an early 1-0 lead with a goal from Golick. 3 straight from the Dogs, from Bailey, Mazzaros, and Parente. Golick got another one for Tech, made it 3-2. Parente had a tip in front, made it 4-2 for the Dogs.
Yeah, Jack Golick has looked pretty solid here for Georgia Tech. He's got a bunch of their chances, got both of their goals. The second one was kind of a weird bounce for him, but he's one guy that I'm going to keep my eye on in this second period.
Yeah, for Georgia, you got to clean it up in your own zone. Both of those goals for Golick came from turnovers in Georgia's zone. They got to clean it up if they want to keep this. Lead.
I'm sure Coach John Camp told them in the locker room to clean it up in their own defensive zone. Stop making moves at the blue line, just try to get it out, get it up ice, and get some more shots on goal. They had a lot of zone time after the first Georgia Tech goal. Georgia had 3 unanswered goals, and then Golick came back and got another one. But then it was pretty much 50-50 Georgia Tech and Georgia after that.
Yeah, if you're the Dogs here, you want to keep it simple. If you're Tech, you want to stay aggressive, get them on the forecheck. They're forcing turnovers in the offensive zone. They got to keep doing that if they want to claw back into this game.
So what about the depth of these two teams? This Georgia lineup is super deep, and a lot of these guys not regulars in the lineup at the point where they are right now. You got guys playing second line minutes who usually aren't playing those kind of minutes. But for Georgia Tech, this is one of the better teams they're going to play all season. So how do you see them keeping up with Georgia here?
As I said, they got to stay aggressive. Get hard in the forecheck, get pucks on net, get pucks deep.
So face-off is won by the Dogs, and we are go for second period action. Bill Martin's going to take this one back in behind his own goal and right up ice, but it's turned over at the blue line. Truman Hagen there to back him up, and he'll skate across the Georgia Tech blue line. Germano sticks that one aside. In front, and the Dogs celebrating. No signal from the referee yet, and it's a goal. It's going to be a goal for Wyatt McAvoy. A weird bounce in front. McAvoy just kind of hammered that one home.
Yeah, it was a centering feed from the corner. I don't think Germano knew where it was. And McAvoy going to the crease and banging it home for his second of the game.
So 25 seconds into the second period. I don't even know if the crowd knows the Dogs scored yet.
They're still chanting.
So McAvoy extends the Georgia lead with his 4th goal of the season.
If you're the Dogs, again, that's the exact start you wanted.
Here's Eberle in front. That one turned over in the high slot. Here come the Jackets back the other way. Here's Hagen. Circles back. But he turns that one over at the blue line. Jackets with some speed coming into this high slot, but able to pick this one up is Knoll. Here's Zach Knoll through center ice. Looking for Eberle. 2-on-3, tough change here for Georgia. And here come the Jackets back the other way. Good play there by Knoll to break that one up. He's got Eberle with him. Here's David Eberle down the left wing side, looking for Knoll. Takes the shot, that one wide. Eberle pokes at it, but it's cleared by Germano. Jackets able to clear it out. That was Hildrum with that. Poole way up ice looking for Bailey. It's going to go off the stick of Boyd, so no icing. Bailey hard on Boyd. Centering pass looking for Moore, but couldn't find him as it bounced off the side of the goal and back out to center ice. Here's Mallon with it. He'll just dump that one in as the Jackets get a change. Alex Strauss with it now for Georgia. Here comes Strauss wheeling down the right wing side. He'll dump that one in. Chasing it is Moore. That one hammered around the boards by Prasanna. Good check there by Strauss right in front of the Georgia Tech faithful, knocking over the primitive beer tower they have here in the second period. Not the best spot for a beer tower if you want to keep it standing for very long.
Yeah, no, I don't know why you'd put it right in the neutral zone there. You're just asking for it at that point.
Thought they were smart kids.
Supposed to be.
Here's Bailey again. Looking for the centering pass. He's got Poole in the high slot. Shot saved Germano. And cleared, but kept in by Bailey. Another shot. He scores! Ryan Bailey with his second of the game, and it's a beauty.
Dogs staying hard on pucks. Pass to the slot for Poole. Poole rips it. Bailey there to cash in on the rebound. Germano made a great save on that first shot by Poole, but his team couldn't bail him out on that one as Bailey stashes in the rebound.
So the Ice Dawgs lead is now 4, just under 3 minutes into the second period, and Georgia came out really hot in the second. Georgia Tech hasn't had much to show here early. And it's right back into the Jackets zone. Parente hard on it. Ing in to help him out. Parente looking for the centering pass. That one's broken up, though. Keeping the line almost was Baird, but a good poke there by Colin Dorcas to get that out to center. And Gannon takes it back to his zone to set up the play for the Dogs. Nice pass from Baird. Here comes Parente in stride. Stops up, poke. Good play there by Andrew Zhang to break that one up, but Georgia able to keep the zone. Ing feeds it down low for Conway. Back up top, here's Gannon. Walking the line, Jack Gannon down low. He's got Parente wide open, looking for Conway on the back door, but the saucer pass broken up, and the Jackets get it back out to center. Nice play there by Sharp. Broken up, though, by Gannon. Here come the Dogs back the other way. Jack Gannon drops it off for Conway. Back to Gannon. Down low, Gannon cutting to the net. That one broken up in front. Rebound shot. Sprawling is Germano. That one blocked again in front of the crease, and here come the Jackets back the other way. Here's a chance for Georgia Tech. Down in behind the net now. Couldn't get a shot away. Good defense from Ing. And this one broken up and back out to center.
Great play by Baird there on that one-on-one there just now. Keeping his man to the outside and force him to go behind the net. That's textbook.
Joshua Lee with a good step for the Jackets, but great defense from the Ice Dawgs. Here comes Dorcas back the other way. Jackets leading scorer, trying to get something going here in the second, but it's broken up and Haley takes it back the other way. Fourth line out there for Georgia. Molnar turns that one over, and Martin's just going to chop that one over to Whitwer, who dumps it into the zone. Battle for it in the corner now. And the Jackets come up with it, but they can't get it out. A great play by Nate Haley. Here's Dan Bardo with it now. Leaves it for Haley, high slot. Circles it down the half wall. Haley centering pass, looking for Whitwer, broken up again by Dorcas. A good defensive stick in front from the Jackets center. Whitwer looking for Hagen. That one bounces off the half wall. Hagen corrals it on the blue line. Nice little backhand pass over to Martin. Martin, the D-man, in the corner now for Georgia. Plays it back down low for Bardo. Whitwer's got it. Bardo again in the corner. Looking to the high slot. He's got Hagen. A lot of room. That one shot into the mask of Germano. Rebound, scores! Bill Martin makes it 7-2, and it's an onslaught from the Dogs.
Great grinding shift from this Georgia fourth line there. Haley, Bardo, and Whitwer all touching the puck before that one goes in. Cycling it down low. Whitwer drops it to Bardo. Bardo hits Haugen in the high slot. Germano makes the first save, but Martin's there to cash in the rebound.
Germano made a couple of great saves on that shift, but there's not a lot you can do when the defense leaves you hanging like that. Martin had plenty of time in front.
Yep, looks like we got a timeout for Georgia Tech here. Try and regroup here.
Yeah, that's a much-needed one with some quick goals to start this period. 3 quick goals in just over 5 minutes for the Ice Dawgs. Georgia Tech really showing no signs of life right now.
Whatever Coach Camp said in the locker room to his boys seems to be working so far here, Torin, in the first 5.5 of this second period.
Got the defense getting involved on that shift. Of course, Bill Martin with the goal, but you saw Hagen and Martin jumping down from the point, getting really aggressive, not taking their foot off the pedal, and getting really aggressive on that forecheck, and it really pays off on those past couple goals.
Yeah, it was a great interchange between those fourth-line forwards and Haugen and Martin. Martin cuts low. He's got a guy to cover up high from Haley, and it leads to a Georgia goal. Just sound offense there. One thing I've seen a few times now, we saw it on that last goal, Dan Bardo had tons of time in front of the net. He kind of pulled it towards he was behind the goal and came back up on the other side of the crease and had wide open, ready to look for someone streaking into the high slot. He had Hagen wide open in front. Georgia Tech needs to do something to clog up the slot a little bit to kind of stop the bleeding here against the Dogs. Yeah, that's just high IQ by Hagen to find an open lane for himself there, and a better pass by Bardo to put it on his tape.
So puck is dropped here. Georgia with a 5-goal lead in the second period. A lot of time left in the second frame. And Georgia right back on the attack. It's McAvoy. Down low, he's got Eberle looking for Nolan front. Strauss is going to come up with a dough shot off the mask of Germano and out of play. He kind of leaned into that one.
Used his head on that one.
Brendan Germano started all 13 games, well now 14, for the Jackets this season, posting just over a .910 save percentage on the season, but needs a little more defensive help tonight.
Yeah, he's been good for them.
Made some really key saves. He's just getting some rough turnovers right in front of him, but there's a reason that guy's wearing the C.
Kind of unorthodox to give your goalie the C, but you can see with Germano, he's a natural leader on this team just by his play.
And so we got a penalty coming up here. Looks like it might be on the Dogs. I think it's going to be Wyatt McAvoy to the box.
Yeah, McAvoy doesn't seem too happy with that one.
So a Georgia Tech power play on the cross-checking penalty to McAvoy. And here's a chance for Georgia Tech to get something going here in the second period. Move the puck around the perimeter a little bit, get some shots on Hoggins.
If they want to get back into this game, they got to do it right now.
Face off to the left of Hagen. And it's won by the Jackets. Here's Dorcas. Across to Mallon. Takes the shot. That one broken up in front, cleared to the boards. But Dorcas able to punch it back in deep. Keshner rims it around the boards. Georgia trying to clear it, but couldn't get it out. Here's Mallon again, walking down from the point, and broken up and cleared by Leighton Poole. So a good start to the PK from the Dogs.
Another delayed penalty on Georgia here. We're going to have a 5-on-3.
And Strauss is going to touch that one up, so 5-on-3. Minute 26 still left to go on the penalty to McAvoy. So a long 5-on-3. Plenty of room for Georgia Tech to work with. And it's really now or never for the Jackets to get back in this game.
Yep, looks like they got Mazzaros for a hook here. I think it happened down right in front of Hagen on that last chance for Tech.
So the Jackets keep that same unit out there for the 5-on-3. Face off one, but that one's going to bounce all the way out to center ice, so Georgia Tech has to touch up. Here's Dorcas with it, shoots it across the ice for Hildrum. That one dumped in. Hagen tips it away from the stick of the Jackets forecheckers. Rimmed around the boards, Andy Hildrum there. Up the boards again for Mallon. Bobby Mallon walks the line. Down low, he's got Hildrum on the half wall. Looking for options, back up top. Mallon with it. Down low, Dorcas on the half wall. That one blocked by Hagen. Truman Hagen, that is. Rebound in front, that one's blocked. Hildrum had a chance there, but Georgia is going to get this one not quite all the way down. It's going to go up into the Tech bench.
Yep, hit someone on the Tech bench. This one's going to come back into the Georgia zone. Tough break for the Dogs.
But they'll get a change here, some fresh legs.
Looked like they had an easy out there for Hagen. It just chipped it a little too high into the Georgia Tech bench, and it's coming back into the Dog zone.
46 seconds left on the penalty to McAvoy, and then it'll be 5-on-4. And a good face-off won by Parente as Poole will shoot that one all the way down.
That's a big face-off win by Parente. Not allowed the Yellow Jackets to set up in their own zone.
So here come the Jackets back the other way. Dorcas passes it across for Hildrum. Hildrum stops up on the half wall. Shot down low, saved by Hagen, and he will freeze that one and get a whistle for the face-off to his right. Jackets will go with the second unit now.
That's just an easy save for Hagen right at the side of the net. He's going to get those all day.
.24 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And another face-off one cleared by Poole, so some more time ticks off the power play.
Another big face-off win by Parente here. He's just snapping them back right now on this kill.
Here's Boyd with it for the Jackets. Sorry, that's not Boyd. That's Ethan Molnar. Now Boyd's got it on the point. Cross to his partner, Paul Molnar. Dogs back to 5-on-4 as McAvoy leaves the box. Puck almost left the zone. And another penalty coming up here. It looks like it's on the Dogs.
Yeah, it's going to be a slash on Poole. Tech player. Strauss?
Oh, no. It's a few guys arguing with the linesmen and the refs there.
Yeah, they got Poole. Tech player going behind the net. Poole just slashes a stick out of his hand. That's an easy one for the Stripes to call.
Not really anything to show so far for the Jackets on these power plays. They had one shot from a tough angle, and Hagen easily turned that one away, but back to 5-on-3 for another 25 seconds. And it's Whitwer snapping that one back. Martin trying to clear it. He's taken to the boards. A good check there. Here's Dorcas with it. He's got a man back door looking for the pass. That one's blocked by Hagen. Truman Hagen trying to get a stick on it. Good play there by Keschner, and we got another whistle. We got something going on in front. There's some pushing and shoving.
Nothing out of the ordinary for these teams, especially when you got Bill Martin in there.
That's one guy that's always going to fight for position in front. He's not going to give it up easily. And it looks like they're going to take him to the box, though, both these guys.
Looks like they're taking both, yep.
So it's Jack Golick, the goal scorer, the lone goal scorer for Georgia Tech. And Bill Martin to the box. He's got one of his own. So a couple of offensive
jawing at each other in the
powerhouses.
box. I'd love to be in that box just hearing what they're saying to each other right now.
Yeah, I don't think we can post that on YouTube.
Yeah, it can't be anything good.
6 seconds left on the first penalty to Georgia, but it's going to stay 5-on-3 for just a second as Mazzaros is out of the box. Almost had a step. So Tech back to a 5-on-4 power play for another minute and a half for the penalty on Poole. The offsetting penalties to Martin and Golick will not affect the number of players on the ice. Ryan Bailey trying to get that one deep into the zone, but it's broken up by Mallon. Good pressure there from Bailey, though, as he's got to step on Mallon. Ryan Bailey into the corner, plays it up top for Strauss, who's going to pull it back across center and fire it right back down to kill a few more seconds.
Yeah, it's a tough penalty for Golick to take. He's got 2 goals tonight. He's not able to score from the box. He's got to keep out of the box if he wants to stay on the offense for this Tech team.
Got to stay out of the trenches. And there's a check in front as Gannon goes down, but this one's going to be cleared. Hits Parente in the backside. He'll circle it back into the zone. Gannon there. They're going to call a penalty here on Parente for a slash, and that is a brutal call.
These Tech players just got to hold on to their sticks a little tighter. That's the
a
second one in a row.
Call, if you ask me. I don't think Parente had anything to do with that. He was just getting whacked by the Tech guy, and he's going to plead his case right now. Right back to 5-on-3. I mean, it is the UGA Hockey YouTube channel, but we're pretty unbiased most of the time.
We try our best. Dogs just can't seem to stay out of the box early in this second period. Feels like they've been on the kill for the entire time. They scored 3 goals, and they've been on the kill ever since.
Pretty much all Tech can do is to keep them off the board is keep drawing penalties, though. Tech really can't do anything themselves. You know, last time we said that it didn't end well, but nope.
Yeah, big for Tech here, though. They got a 5-on-3 power play, but their best player's in the box right now, Golick.
So 31 seconds left on the penalty to Poole, I think.
Yep.
And then Parente's got another 2. So 5-on-3 for hopefully another 31 seconds. We'll see if they call something else.
Probably.
The Jackets setting up in the offensive zone. To the point for Boyd. Return pass. Here's a shot turned aside by Hagen and fired all the way down by Conway. That'll kill a few more seconds off and should be enough to get Poole out of the box.
Nice clear by Conway there. He had a man draped on him, and he was able to scrape that one out of the zone.
So 5-on-4, Ryan Bailey fresh off the bench to replace Poole. Hard forecheck though by the Jackets. Ethan Molnar in there for Georgia Tech with Mazer. Up the boards to the point. Here's Boyd, takes a shot. That one missed the net. Rebound bounces in front, save. That one went off of Strauss, it looked like, actually. And Bailey's just going to float that one out to center. Nice move by Boyd. Here he comes the other way, chips the pass up to his forward. Here's Moser with it. And Hagen's just going to cover that one up with an extra chop from Mazer. And that's not going to go unanswered.
Looks like we're going to have more penalties here. It looks like Georgia Tech's going to be the only one to get a penalty here for a slash. Going to have a little 4-on-4 hockey for 50 seconds.
50 seconds left on the penalty to Parente. I think it was Mazer with the late slash on the glove of Isaac Hagen.
The Ice Dawgs are going to take exception to that every time.
So a little 4-on-4 hockey for another 50 seconds until Parente can rejoin his teammates. Face-off will be to the left of Germano. Haven't said his name in a while. Face-off won by the Dogs. Here's Baird with it. Walks the line, plays it across for Bailey. But it's broken up by Boyd. And back the other way come the Jackets. Across, Boyd, shot saved by Hagen. Right into the chest, and he's going to hold on to that one.
Not going to get much more easier than that. Ripped it right into his chest.
Isaac Hagen getting his first start in a few games. Ryan Testino won 3 straight for the Dogs, 2 against Tampa, 1 against Tennessee. And an excellent stretch for the senior goalie for Georgia, but Isaac Hagen stepping right in between the pipes, and he looks great too. As Ing quickly in on the puck on this 4-on-4. Getting the support from the Georgia bench up on their feet. Here's Ing. Nice move, Brandon Ing down the half wall. To the point, he's got Burnett. Over to Baird. Baird with a shot, that one saved right into the glove of Germano with 5 seconds left on the penalty to Parente. The Ice Dawgs on the power play as Parente is out of the box now. Just over a minute on the power play here, and that stick got up into the mush of Ing, but no call. Here's a turnover. Dorcas with a shot, save. Blockered away by Hagen. A couple of tough breaks for Georgia, but
looks like Ing got tripped up there. Probably should have been a penalty there.
Stick came up high.
Looked like right in between his feet.
Right into the neck area came up.
It's just a textbook trip.
Conway takes a hard check. Hagen able to hold the line, though. 35 seconds left on the Georgia power play. Conway, cross ice. He's got Parente. Rolling puck, he'll have to turn back and settle it. Down low, he's got Truman Hagen. Back up top, Parente. Walks the line, return pass to Hagen. Truman Hagen down low, he's got Conway in the circle. Takes the pass down low for Parente. Great save by Germano as he just kind of falls on it. And here come the Jackets back the other way. Here's Paul Molnar. Molnar looking for Dorcas. Great stick there by Hagen to poke that one away. And Georgia's got it. we're back to even strength. A good kill by the Jackets keeps this one at a 5-goal game. Truman Hagen circles back behind his goal. He's got Haley with him. Georgia getting a change. Back over to Haley. Return to Hagen. Way up ice and more there to tip that one in. No ice. Georgia finishes the change.
Feels like it's the first time we've been at 5-on-5 in about 10 minutes here.
That one bounces out to center ice. Strauss couldn't handle it cleanly. Good check there by Hildrum. Haley back to play it inside the Georgia zone. He's got Poole. Way up ice looking for Whitwer. No ice here though. Whitwer able to beat this one out. Peacock there for the Jackets. Whitwer battling with him. Georgia comes up with the puck. Strauss will just hammer that one back in deep. Here's Whitwer again. Puck bounces over his stick and a check there. That's going to be interference on the Jacket.
Interference there.
And it doesn't get much more clear cut than that.
Nope. Puck was nowhere close to Whitwer there.
So the Ice Dawgs right back on the power play. They had a shortened one with just a minute left to go on the penalty last time. So nothing really to show for it. But with 6 minutes left to go in the period and a 5-goal lead, Georgia looking to add to that one. Face-off will be to the left of Germano. And one by the Jackets cleared as Boyd fires that one the length of the ice. Out to play it is Hagen. Leaves it for his brother Truman. Up ice Mazzaros. Over to Moore. Evan Moore. Shoots that one around the net. Mazzaros there on the other side. Here's Bailey looking for his third of the night. Ryan Bailey dangerous from any point on the ice. Plays it across the blue line. Moore with a shot. That one goes wide. Bailey's got it on the other side now. Kept in. Here's Hagen with it. Moore. Other side trying to return pass over to Hagen. But it's broken up off a good stick by the Tech forward Keschner. Down low. Mazzaros looking for Bailey again. Pass across for Moore. Tic-tac-toe. And the Dogs with a power play goal. It's 8-2.
Beautiful work from Moore, Mazzaros, and Bailey there. Bailey gives it down low to Mazzaros, cuts behind the net, gives it back up top to Bailey, and Bailey just rips it across to Moore, who's got a wide open net to tip it into.
So the Jackets fans cheering their own song after Georgia scores. You know, they're looking to cheer after some goals, but they're really only coming from one side at this point.
It's been a tough period for the Jackets.
4 goals in both periods so far. Still some time on the clock in the second. It's now a 6-goal deficit for the Jackets to overcome. But if there's a guy who can do it, it's Dorcas, but that's broken up by Gannon. That shot turned aside by Hagen. Rebound bounces to the slot, but it's broken up again. Lee couldn't get the shot away. Eberle trying to poke it out, kicks it over to McAvoy. He's got a goal in this game. McAvoy picks it up, couldn't quite handle it. Prasanna able to clear it to the boards. And the Jackets back the other way. Here's Ethan Molnar with it. He's got Dorcas with him. Outnumbered, though. Dorcas looking cross ice, no one there. Trying to find Lee. And this one will go all the way back down into the Georgia Tech zone. Prasanna back to play it. Chipped in by Lee. Burnett battling now. And the Dogs come up with it. 4:10 left to go in the second period. Luke Burnett way up ice. He's got Knoll. That one tipped off a Tech stick, though, so it missed the mark. And this one will go all the way back down to the Georgia zone. No icing, though. Gannon will play it behind his goal. Rimmed around the boards. He's got McAvoy there. Nice chop pass up to Eberle. Here's David Eberle. Got Knoll with him. Eberle drops it off for Knoll. Nice move, Zach Knoll. Loose puck in front. Saved by Germano. Puck still loose. Bounces to the corner. And Eberle takes a shot there. Picked off by Knoll. He's got a man in front. McAvoy looking for the screen. A good block by Zhang. Strauss dumps it back in. McAvoy couldn't handle it. Centering pass looking for somebody, but no one there for Georgia. And it goes all the way back for Hagen to play it.
A lot of continuous play here in this second period.
Alex Strauss will wheel this one up ice. Strauss takes it himself across the blue line. Strauss cutting towards the net, circles back, looking for help, plays it back in behind the goal, Parente. Parente now on the other side, up the half wall for Poole, back down low for Parente. And Georgia Tech comes up with it now, but they'll turn it over on the half wall again. There was Chelly. Here's Parente. Circles back, nice move, Parente cutting to the slot. And he'll circle back. Paul Molnar chips that one out, but Parente with the good back check to come up with it for Georgia. Parente turns it over to Zhang, but Chelly there for Georgia. Strong stick, able to fight through the stick check, and he'll get it into the Georgia Tech zone again. And there's a hard punch thrown by a Georgia Tech player, and Chelly's going to take exception to that one. And I think there's going to be a penalty on the Jackets, might be more. I think they're just going to take the Jackets here. Oh, and they're going to send him off. Andrew Zhang is out of the game, and they're going to send Chelly to the box. I didn't quite see what happened, but it looked like Zhang kind of threw a punch into the back of Chelly's head.
Yeah, it looked like they were both going high at each other there.
Zhang definitely started that one, though. Chelly just responding to it.
Yep, Georgia bench waving goodbye to Zhang.
And he's been a solid defender out there for the Jackets. Made a couple of good stops in front of the net, so missing that guy for the rest of the game is going to be a little tough.
Yeah, you know, you're down 6. Frustrations start to boil over a little bit, and it leads to stuff like that.
So we'll wait as they sort these penalties out, but it's never really a club hockey game unless there's something like this that happens. It's really one of the first times we've seen this year.
Yeah, looks like they got 2 for Chelly and 5 for Zhang. So we got 4-on-4 for about 2 minutes here, and then the Dogs will have a 3-minute power play.
So they get Chelly for retaliating. Zhang out of the game with a 5-minute major. And no one in the box to serve it.
Yeah, they're going to need someone to serve that.
Great catch by linesman Brent Robinson, seeing an empty penalty box.
He's always on it. One of the best in the biz.
Doesn't get much better than that guy.
I don't know if Chelly was really retaliating more than self-defense, you know?
Yeah, potato, potato. Either way, it's 4-on-4 hockey for pretty much the remainder of the period. Prasanna's pass misses the mark, looking for Mallon. Prasanna digging for it now. Parente comes up with it for Georgia, though, and he's going to skate this one out of his own zone. Evan Parente with speed. Got some jets. He'll scoot to the outside. Parente in behind the goal, takes a stick check. He's going to play it around on the blue line now. Drops it off for Martin. Bill Martin's got a goal. They'll play it across for Hagen. Down low, Parente again. Shoots that one through the crease, no one there. Martin across to his partner Hagen. Looking for options, plays it back to Martin. Down low, Parente. Up the half wall. Evan Parente is going to settle this one. Across the blue line, Hagen's got it again, looking backdoor. He's got Martin shot, save Germano, rebound loose in front. Picked up by Hagen. He'll circle it to the corner. 1:15 left to go in the period. 55 seconds on the penalty to Chelly as this shot goes right into the breadbasket of Germano. So we'll get a whistle and a face-off in the Tech zone.
Good possession for the Dogs there in the Tech zone. Truman Hagen strong on those edges, taking it down into the corner and giving it back up to Martin for a shot on goal.
So 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the period, 52 seconds left in 4-on-4 before Chelly comes out of the box. Line changes for both teams. Face off won cleanly by Mazzaros. Here's Bailey in the high slot, got lots of space. He's got Mazzaros back door. That shot looked like a pass almost off the side of the net. 1 minute left to go here in the second. Here's Bailey cycling around the blue line. Ryan Bailey looks across for Gannon. Return pass to that side of the ice just missed the mark, but Gannon able to come up with it again. Mazzaros looking for Bailey at the point, but a miscue, and the Dogs will have to touch up. .30 seconds left in the period. Chelly up in the box with 10 seconds left on his penalty. And that puck goes up into the ceiling, so we'll get a face-off, likely right outside of the Tech zone. Face-off won by Mazzaros. Gannon with it. Looks up the ice for Bailey. Georgia back to even strength, so now they're on the power play, or full strength rather. 10 seconds left in the period. Chelly pins it to the boards. He's got Mazzaros with him. Josh Mazzaros, 5 seconds, looking for someone out in front. He's got Bailey with a shot. That one blocked. Bounces into the corner. 1 second left in the period. That will do it for the second. So an offensive onslaught for the Dogs early. Puts them up by 6 now. It's 8-2 Georgia after 40 minutes. Don't go anywhere, folks. The Dogs will be right back on the power play at the beginning of the third. We will be right back with third period action from the Ice Forum in Duluth. Hello and welcome back, everybody, to this presentation of UGA Ice Dawgs Hockey here on the UGA Hockey YouTube channel. I'm Torin Smith with Andrew Fleming, and it's getting a little out of hand, Andrew. 8-2 Dogs after 40 minutes. What did you see in that second period?
Yeah, Dogs came out flying in that second period with goals from McAvoy, his second of the game, Bailey, his second of the game, and Martin, all within the first 5 minutes of the second period, and Moore finishing off with one towards the end of the second. I really love Georgia's play in their own zone in that second period. I said after the first that they needed to clean it up in their own zone, and that's exactly what they did. Would like to see more of that here from the third. As we get a goalie change here, Andrew Goldstein coming in for Georgia, up by 6, taking the place for Isaac Hagen.
Goldstein, only 10 minutes of ice time this season. He came in relief in another game earlier this season that was also a bit of a blowout. So good to see Goldstein getting some extra time out there tonight. He had 2 saves in that first game. No goals, of course.
I don't know if he's going to get much action tonight either.
And definitely not to start off, as Georgia on the power play to start. After the penalty, the 5-minute penalty to Braden King, that was Andrew Shang that was kicked out of the game. 2:41 left to go on the man advantage for the Ice Dawgs. And the puck is dropped. We are go here for third period action. This one cleared the length of the ice by Boyd. Goldstein out to play it. Here's Knoll. Plays it up for Martin. Long stretch pass looking for Hagen. This one's going to go for icing, but it's waved off. Here's McAvoy again. Got 2 goals tonight, looking for his third. No Ice Dawgs have a hat trick this season. To this point in the season, undefeated season at this point, it's kind of tough to believe that no one has been able to put in 3 so far, but got a couple of guys on hat trick watch right now.
Bailey and McAvoy.
Here comes Truman Hagen through center and across the blue line. Hagen with a shot. That one bounces off of Boyd, and Germano's just going to fall on that one to get the whistle.
It's a bit of a tougher save for Germano there. Shot got blocked, and it came dribbling in on him. Was able to corral it.
1:43 left on the man advantage for Georgia.
I will say, for giving up 8 tonight, Germano's looked very good for the attack.
A couple of bad defensive breakdowns just led to some quick goals for Georgia. As here's a shot from Poole. That one looking for the tip in front was Mazzaros, but it's picked off and chipped out to center ice by Paul Molnar. Molnar walking down low, looking to center it. Sticked aside by Goldstein. Here's Ryan Bailey looking for his third of the night. Bailey drops it off, but it's picked off and shot the length of the ice again by the Jackets. Evan Moore up the boards looking for Bailey, but a miscue, and Molnar comes up with it instead. Both Molnar brothers out there killing for the Jackets right now. Long stretch pass, and Mazzaros will just chip that one into the zone. King rims it around the boards for Molnar. Out to center ice, 40 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Dogs. Here comes Ryan Bailey through center. Down the blue line, trying to skip to the net. Good defensive play by Braden King, keeps him to the outside. Puck rimmed around the boards, but not out as Poole gets a stick on it. Bailey back up to Poole. Down low, Mazzaros again. Up top, he's got Moore. Takes the shot. Saved by Germano. Rebound. Scores! It's a hat trick and a power play goal. No, it's Mazzaros is going to put that one in, actually. Looked like Bailey for a minute there. And that'll make it a 9-2 lead for the Dogs, and the power play goal comes on the 5-minute penalty, so they'll stay in the box for another 17 seconds. Kind of a weird goal. It just kind of bounced around down low, Andrew.
Yeah, shot from the point from Moore. Germano kicks it out, and Mazzaro's just there to tap in the rebound. A lot of rebound goals for the Dogs here tonight. Germano's been able to make the first save, but they've just been cashing in on rebounds, cutting to the net.
Jackets not really able to clear a lot of these loose pucks in front. That's what we saw on the 2 Georgia Tech goals, was Georgia turning it over in front, not able to clear the front of the net. But now Georgia Tech is kind of suffering from the same problem. This one chipped into the Georgia zone. 10 seconds left on the man advantage for the Ice Dawgs. Mazzaros tucks his second of the night on the power play.
Now we got 3 players on hat-trick watch. Add Mazzaros to the list.
So the Jackets back to even strength, but not before giving up the 9th goal of the game. And here come Georgia Tech back the other way. Here's Keshner, drops it off, takes the shot. That one sticked aside, and we got a penalty coming up. It looks like it's going to be on Goldstein.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Goldstein for a hook here.
His stick just kind of got stuck in the guy going around the net. Not intentional, that's just a tough positioning there and an unfortunate play for Goldstein.
Don't really see many goaltender penalties, but it looks like we got one here on Goldstein.
Do we?
Looks like the refs are trying to figure it out here. Still got 5 players on the ice for Georgia.
Just saying that's not a penalty. We're not going off. There they go.
Here comes Eng off the ice. And it looks like he's going to be the one to serve it. Yep. Going to send Eng to the box to serve it for Goldstein, as a goaltender could not serve a penalty.
Why not?
Play 5-on-5, no goalie here. Still don't think Tech could score.
Face-off won by the Jackets. 0 for a lot on the man advantage are the Jackets tonight. Nothing to show for it at all. And Parente back the other way. He's got some space. One-on-one with Boyd. Parente takes a check. A bit of a cross-check, a broken stick on the play. Can't really break your stick if you don't cross-check a guy, but no call. Puck bouncing around in front. Goldstein able to get a paddle on it.
Great save by Goldstein there. I think he got a piece of that on that centering pass.
Puck leaves the zone. Prasanna can't hold on to it. Here's Dorcas, though. Leaves it for his man, but a good stick sends that one up into the netting.
Nice stick by Gannon there, getting a stick in the shooting lane and tipping that one out of play.
Minute and 12 left on the penalty to Goldstein. Ing in the box serving that one. Face off won by the Jackets. Here's Prasanna. Down low. He's got Dorcas. Rimmed around the boards. Hagen there for Georgia. And he takes a heavy check. And a couple of extra bodies down there. We've got fists flying. Like Nate Haley involved for Georgia. A whole lot of bodies flying down there.
You love to see that from Haley getting in there and defending his teammate Hagen.
Couldn't see who laid the initial check from the angle we have here, but it was a heavy check on Hagen, and the Dogs take exception to it.
The good thing is Hagen is up and skating around, so no injury concern here, it seems like.
And we'll see what penalties come of this, because surely something.
Looks like we got a yellow jacket head to the box.
And we might see another player get thrown out here. Number 22, Ethan Molnar, looks like he's getting sent off.
Looks like they got Martin in the box for Georgia.
This one might take a minute to figure out. I think both of those guys are gone. I think they just sent King and Ethan Molnar off the ice. Oh boy. So Nate Haley was sent off for Georgia. And I think Braden King and Ethan Molnar sent off for Georgia Tech. So make that 4 guys kicked out of this one.
Yep, the 2 kicked out for Tech just now. Haley's out, and it looks like they got Martin in the box for Georgia.
So much for clean old-fashioned hate. Maybe just pure old-fashioned
Just
hate.
straight up hate
Just
tonight.
straight hate tonight.
You know, you got to give it to these Georgia Tech fans here tonight. Down 7, they're still rowdy.
They kicked those 2 out. They kicked Haley off, too.
Yeah, we're here with Ryan Testino serving as the Ice Dawgs' 3rd goaltender tonight. Ryan, what are you seeing out there from your
Healthy
boys?
scratch, Ryan. Testino.
You know, a little bit of a slow start, but we're definitely picked it up in the 2nd and the 3rd. This game's getting really chippy. A lot of guys are getting thrown out. You know, just really trying to keep our heads here. We don't need anybody getting any stupid suspensions going into the next game. So, you know, yeah, just trying to keep all the guys healthy, level-headed, and I think we'll be able to pull away with this one. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ryan.
Yeah, have a good day.
So while Ryan was talking, Bill Martin and Pranay Prasanna both sent off. So another guy from each side. Let's make it 6 for those of you counting at home. 6 guys kicked out of tonight's game.
Benchers are getting a little short.
I would say it might favor the Dogs, but I think everything's favoring the Dogs at this point. So
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't really think much is going to change anything in the way of the scoreboard. At this point, we're just getting out of here later, Andrew.
So we got 3 sent off for Tech there, 2 sent off for Georgia. Georgia should end up with a power play here, I think.
How about this? We've seen them struggling with this beer tower all night, but I mean, that's pretty impressive. They got different cans and sizes and everything.
You gotta love the resiliency from the Tech fans tonight. Every time that beer tower falls down, you got 2 or 3 people up there putting it back up. Love to see it.
Last year, I remember when we called one of these games, there was a beer tower in the far right corner from where we are right now, and it was about 3 times as big as that one was, and it was all the same beer. It was all Coors Lights. They're struggling right now with this one because they got all different sizes. It's a little tough to keep it uniform and kind of keep a stable base.
Were the mountains blue on those Coors Lights?
They were probably at first. I mean, it's pretty cold in here, so they're probably still pretty blue.
Let's see, what do we got in there? We got some Twisted Tea, some Labatt's, some Miller Lights. Got a White Claw on top there.
I don't know. There's like some kind of Georgia Tech branded one.
Ew.
That one probably tastes really gross.
Yeah, I think so. Pretty decent spread, though.
1 White Claw. Is that mango?
Looks like it.
I drank that before that Georgia Tech beer.
Probably drink sewer water before that.
That's actually where they get it, in Atlanta. Just
All
bottle
in
it.
good fun,
They
folks.
bottle it straight at the source. Oh, are we ready to go?
I think we're going to play.
Here we go.
Maybe.
Still
We'll line
5
it
on
up.
4. Georgia Tech still on the power play, if that means anything to you. 57 seconds on the penalty to Ing, and another whistle.
Yeah, I think that was a lot for the refs to handle there. Send a couple guys off and just say, we're just going to keep playing the way we were.
Yeah, why not?
For Tech.
Just
Lot
make
of-
them offsetting. Who's
A
going
lot
to
of
complain?
penalties to sort there.
Always taking the side of the referees.
Always. It's a hard job.
It's a thankless job. You got 2 goons like us talking about him on YouTube. Ooh, there's a hard cross-check in front from Hagen.
I think that might have been Goldstein's first save of the night. Nice, easy one right in the chest to get him going.
Take a penalty before making a save. That's Rockstar. That's how you get involved in a rivalry game for the rookie goalie. Oh no! Down goes the beer tower. You know, it was only a matter of time. And Ryan Bailey might be public enemy number 1 now.
2 goals and a beer tower knockdown. It's a pretty decent
That's
stat
a great stat line. Here we go, here we go. Oh! And Bailey finishes off the beer tower. Just off camera, but that might be the most devastating hit of the night. Believe it or not, we've played less than 5 minutes in this third period.
Feels like we've been here for an hour. And there goes Mazzaros.
There goes Mazzaros, and there goes another
night to
Tech
the
fan.
fans.
Mazzaros and Golikoff. So if Georgia Tech had any hope of scoring again, which I don't think they really care about that at this point, their only goal scorer is gone now.
And the benches get shorter.
How many do you think we can get off at this point? Like, at this rate, we're sitting at, that's 6 guys kicked off the ice in 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
I think in total we got 3 kicked off for Georgia and 4 for Georgia Tech.
6 in this period, under 5 minutes. I think we can get 24 guys out of this game if we stay at this pace.
The way we're going, we're looking good. And here we go, just some great Georgia Tech fans.
Look at this resilience here. I mean, this is just excellent. They take
Just
advantage.
rebuilding it back up. You love to see it.
Any opportunity they can to rebuild. Just a bunch of engineers.
They know what they're doing.
Now, don't let Ryan Bailey see it, though.
Let's see how long this stoppage is going to be.
I think we are on pace for our longest live stream of the year.
Thank you for sticking with us tonight, folks.
By far our least competitive game of the year.
I don't know, Auburn was...
Yeah, Auburn was pretty tough
Yeah.
on the scoreboard, and it wasn't even competitive physically. It was just kind of cardio.
At least we got some action in this one.
Yeah, this is fun to watch. And the beer tower is fully reconstructed now, for those of you wondering.
For those of you keeping up with the beer tower.
I hope it's not just us. I mean, we got a pretty decent crowd here in the YouTube audience tonight. Now, one thing I'd like to see from these Yellow Jackets is I haven't seen it grow very much recently. We've got plenty of downtime here, and I know the beer line's probably pretty short at this point.
Referees explaining to Coach John Camp now. And I think we're about ready to get going here.
Say what you will about their team performance on the ice, but this is the best crowd we've seen at any of our games this year.
By far. Hey, club hockey is college hockey, Torin.
Absolutely, and when the Ice Dawgs get going at home at Aikens Ford Arena in Athens, I hope we can see the same kind of student section, although much bigger capacity there.
And it looks like we're just going to stay the same here. Stay 5-on-3 for Tech here. Send a guy off for Georgia, send a guy off for Tech.
Let's just keep
get back
doing
to
the
playing.
offsetting game misconducts.
Seems to be working. You know what, Torin? I'm with Bailey here. You know, he's just laying down on the bench here. I wish I could.
I think we're ready.
I hope so.
All right, now can we get under 15 minutes before another stoppage?
Doubt it.
5 seconds left on the man advantage for the Jackets. Believe it or not, they've still been on the power play this whole time. And Ing out of the box, we are back to even strength. As Knoll loses a glove. Baird up the boards. He's got McAvoy. Couple of goals of his own tonight. Here's Conway. Conway over to Poole. In his feet, just trying to settle it. Good defensive play by Peacock. Over to Strauss. He's got a couple of guys back door looking for McAvoy. That one had a chance, but he couldn't get a good shot away. Puck still loose in front, cleared to the point, but Poole's got it. He's going to clear it over to his partner, Strauss. Strauss with a shot, saved by Germano, and a penalty coming up on the Ice Dawgs. Wyatt McAvoy to the box, 2 minutes for cross-checking. That one was a good call. So face-off all the way back in Georgia territory. Face-off won by the Dogs shorthanded. Here comes Evan Parente. Parente, he's got help. Conway trailing. Conway makes a move but couldn't get the shot off. But he keeps control of it. Declan Conway over to Parente, and he'll just pull it back.
Yeah, it looked like Conway tried to go to his backhand there, just lost control of it.
Here's Poole. Here comes Molnar. Not the one that got kicked out earlier. This is Paul Molnar. There's a shot from Boyd, blockered away by Goldstein, and cleared to the boards by Poole. Here's Boyd with it. Cross to Lee, and he'll just dump that one into the zone with a minute left to go on the Jackets' power play. Shot from Boyd, tipped. Not enough on it, though, to get to the net, and this one cleared the length of the ice. Georgia will get a change. This one goes all the way down in behind the Georgia net. Digging for it in the corner. Evan Moore comes up with it, trying to get it over to Bailey, but a good defensive play there by the Jackets. They keep it in the zone, but Gannon gets control for Georgia. 20 seconds left to go on the penalty to McAvoy. Nice pass from Bailey. Here's Moore. Evan Moore with a shot, that one high. Here's Burnett, dumps it in. Back down low, Moore. Looking for Gannon in the high slot. Back up to the point. Burnett trying to hold the line. Dorcas gets a stick on it, though. Nice play by Burnett to come back to that one, and the Dogs back to full strength. Here's Bailey. Got Moore with him. Trying to drop past it for McAvoy, but it's broken up. Bailey comes up with it again, though. His shot turned aside. Nice move by Bobby Mallon. Stretch pass from Mallon. Finds the tape of Mazer. That one shot wide. Tech able to hold the zone. Poked away by Gannon in the slot, though, and he's going to poke this one out to Moore on the half wall. Nice breakout pass. He's got Bailey in stride. Here's McAvoy. Wyatt McAvoy. Drop to Bailey. Takes a huge check as Bailey goes flying, and he's a hard man to get upended like that. And got a penalty coming up here on the Dogs. In behind the play, he's got Moore for a cross check. So Tech right back to the power play. Nothing to show for it again on the last one.
Hey, you know what? We went a little bit without a penalty there. I was getting a little worried.
We're returning to normal.
If you can be anything, be consistent.
.10:58 left to go. Georgia's still up by 7. And they're back on the kill as this one is won by the Jackets. Good play by Dorcas. Down low. And Zach Knoll skate this one out and across the Tech blue line shorthanded. Takes a shot. That one tipped wide off the skate of Boyd. And here come the Jackets back the other way. Mallon passed up in the air for Dorcas. Good play by Knoll to keep him out of the zone. Knoll trying to kick it to his stick. Another good play by Dorcas, but Hagen picks it up from him. Truman Hagen, nice move, in across the blue line now. Short-handed Hagen. Leaves it for Knoll. Over to Eberly, couldn't get a clean handle on it. Puck still loose in front. Hagen holds it at the line, shoots it down deep, and will go get a change. Good check from Eberly. Minute left to go on the Jackets' man advantage. Good play by Brandon Ing to break that pass up. But the Jackets able to hold the line. There's a shot from the point, that one high. Rebound shot saved by Goldstein, and he'll fall on it.
Great positioning by Goldstein there. Puck came back out in front. He was able to cut out the angle and make a nice save. He's looked good in limited action here.
Got a few good saves. It's good to see. You know, you got a great goaltender in Ryan Testino that's been here for a little while now. Got him graduating, but it's good to see guys like Goldstein and Hagen in the pipeline to take over.
Great foundation.
Peacock across to his partner. Here's Peacock again. That one shot back into the Tech zone. 30 seconds left on the man advantage for the Jackets. Here's Molnar. Hounded by Ing. And this one shot into the Georgia bench. We'll get a whistle and a face-off in Georgia territory. Face-off won by the Jackets. Here's a shot. They score! It's a power play goal for the Jackets. And it makes it a 6-goal deficit now in the third.
Yeah, I just don't think Goldstein got a good look at that one. Shot from the point, looked like there were players in his lane there. Goldstein just not able to get his glove on that one.
Goal scorer was number 27, Charles Romine. And they throw the puck to the bench. That's his first of the season.
Looks like that goal gave the Georgia Tech fan base some life here midway through the third.
Face off won by the Dogs. Here comes Parente. He's got Chelly with him 2-on-1. Parente to Chelly. Shot saved by Germano. What a save sliding across. Chelly didn't have much room. Great play by Germano on an excellent pass from Parente.
Beautiful, beautiful save by Germano there, coming across and getting that one from Chelly with the blocker.
And he's, like we've said, he's been great. He's made some excellent saves, just hasn't had any defensive help. That one shot tipped by Conway. Parente in front. His shot tipped wide. Parente circles back. Looking for help. He's got Conway at the side of the goal. Conway circles back to the point. Plays it for Poole. Nice move. Poole steps around a man. Got some space. Takes the shot. Looking short side. Goes high. Here's Strauss. Off the glass down low. He's got Parente. Settles it. Looking for someone in front, but it's picked off by the Jackets. Kept in at the line, though, by Poole. Tired legs out there for Georgia Tech now. Boyd trying to chip it out.
After giving up that third goal, some great sustained zone pressure here from the Dogs.
Chelly couldn't get the shot away. Had some time in front. With a good defensive stick by the Jackets center. Here's Poole. Shot blocked again by Goodell. Parente down low. Very long shift for these Jackets and for these Dogs. Conway looking up top. Got Poole. Streaking. Poole shoots. He scores! Leighton Poole with a snipe. And it's 10-3 Dogs.
That goal is just a product of Georgia working the zone, getting these Jackets tired. Just sustained zone pressure. Nice look from Conway, cross ice to Poole, and Poole just rips that one high glove on Germano there. And we got double digits.
Not enough room on my scoreboard for double digits here. And see some Jackets fans start to file for the exits. Down goes the beer tower. Here's Jack Gannon through center. Leaves it for Bailey. Nice pass, Gannon. Moore couldn't get the shot away. Great passing play from Gannon. Digging for it in the corner. Here's Gannon again. Leaves it for Moore. Trying to shoot it off the side of the goal. Gannon's got it again. Moore's got it in the corner. Up to the point, Knoll. Down low, Moore again. Takes the shot. Bounces off the side of the goal, and Germano will cover. Bailey looking for his third.
Looked like that one came off the side of the net and back through Germano's 5-hole. Weird bounce there.
Ryan Bailey looking for his third goal. Has some words for Moore. Saying, come on, man, I was wide open. Face off won by the Jackets. Played up the boards, but not out. Good keep there by Eberle. Another good check by Eberle. As a Jackets player goes head first to the boards, but he comes up with the puck. Strong play from the Jackets forward as he gets sent into the net. Goes tumbling hard. That was Hildrum. I don't really think anyone's at fault there. It was just a good physical play.
Great back check by Eberle and Haugen.
Face off to the left of Goldstein. They fix his net. Face off won by the Dogs. Hagen up to Ing with lots of speed. Ing one-on-one with Peacock. Good play by the Tech defender. Puck finds its way to the net. McAvoy got a stick on it, but a good cover by Germano.
McAvoy looking for his third.
Here's Graham Baird with it. Takes the shot looking for the tip. That one found its way through untouched, but Germano pads it aside. Here's Baird again. Takes another shot looking for the tip is Eberle. Ing with a shot. That one turned wide. McAvoy sends it around the boards. Chasing it is Peacock. Eberle in on him. Kept it at the line by Hagen. Punched back in deep. Peacock there. And it's played by Eberle. Nice play by number 2 in black. Eberle steps around a man. Got McAvoy down low looking for Ing in the slot. And just a miscue as that one finds its way all the way through back to the Georgia zone.
That's the wrong kind of splitting the D there.
Nice move by Hagen as he takes this one up ice, passes it off for Bardo. And here come the Jackets back the other way. Here's Hildrum, poked away, but turned over again. Dorcas, nice move. 2-on-2 for the Jackets. Here's a shot. Molnar glove save by Goldstein. And he snags it.
Little breakdown for the Dogs in the neutral zone there. Goldstein, the beautiful glove save, flashing the leather there.
And a smart play by Truman Hagen. He went off for the change and saw that the puck was coming back his way, got back on defense to make it a 2-on-2 instead of a 2-on-1. Centering pass for the Jackets, broken up. Here comes Dan Bardo back the other way for Georgia. Got Strauss and Parente with him. Strauss in the corner. Backhand pass, didn't find the mark. So he gets back on D. Conway looking for Parente, pass mishandled. And the Jackets get it back out to center. Nice play by Poole though. Here comes Parente right back into the Georgia Tech zone. Evan Parente cutting to the net. Plays it in behind the goal. And no one there for that pass as it comes back out to center ice. Here's Mazer with it. Picked off by Conway, back the other way again. Here's Declan Conway down the right wing side. One-on-one with Boyd, almost got around him. Toe drag, Bardo shoots, save Germano. And the Jackets pick up the rebound to clear it.
Penalty upcoming on the Jackets here.
Another nice move by Poole, but the Jackets are going to touch up. And Georgia will go back to the power play. Here's Gannon in front, saved by Germano. Another shot saved by Germano. So a couple of good shots by Georgia in close. Face-off won by the Jackets and cleared the length of the ice. Here comes Ryan Bailey, still looking for his third of the night. Walking in behind the goal. Bailey takes a couple of whacks, still gets control of it. Over to Knoll, cross ice, got Gannon. Down low is Moore. Looking back door for Bailey. Good puck movement here for the Dogs on the man advantage. Here's Knoll. Bailey in front, looking back door for Moore, but that one broken up by Peacock, kept in at the line by Burnett though. Cross ice got Knoll. Back the other way. Here's Gannon. To Burnett down low. Moore looking back door for Bailey off the pad of Germano. With a really nice pass from Moore. Saucer pass over to Burnett. Cross ice. Gannon with a drive. Saved by Germano. Rebound loose in front, in behind Germano. Clear to the point, but not out. Burnett over to Gannon. Gannon got some space. Settles it. Plays it back to the point for Knoll. Down low, Gannon on the half wall. Looks cross ice, trying to get it over to Moore, but it's broken up by Peacock. Burnett keeps it in the zone, though. Tired killers out there for the Jackets. Knoll shot off the skate of Moore, and that one goes wide. Moore again, up top, Knoll. Saucer pass back to Moore. Looking back door, that one broken up again. Bailey with it. Plays it across ice. Moore's got some space. And then Moore shot, that one goes wide. Bailey's got it, takes a check. And the Jackets back to full strength. Here's Burnett with a shot, save Germano, rebound loose in front. Bounces into the slot, puck still loose, penalty upcoming. And Germano finally finds it in the scramble.
Looks like the Dogs will be going right back to the power play here with 1:15 left to close this one out.
And there goes another Jacket. Oh boy. It's getting a little ugly now. Two more Jackets kicked out of the game. And there goes David Eberly, too. So another Dog gone. That Georgia Tech bench looking really thin now.
Got some Georgia Tech engineers trying to figure out how to reconstruct this beer wall here.
I think we're going to have plenty of time to do it. This is the longest 20-minute period of all time, I think. Minute 15 left to go in regulation, barring an incredible comeback.
I almost thought we were going to get out of it, Torin.
So close. I don't even know what started that one, really.
Can't have nice things.
It was just a loose puck in front, and the Dogs kind of whacked at it.
I think there was some talking going to the box.
Oh, I'm sure.
Everyone just saying hello.
That beer tower it popped up quick.
Impressive.
Noel knocked it down, and it's right back up. So we have 2 minutes aside. Ryan Bailey in the box for Georgia, so his hat trick bid is done. So I think we're at 4-on-4. And Tech figures out that they got to put a guy in the box.
Got some loyal Georgia fans in the crowd.
A good section going. Got a good maybe fifth of these bleachers filled up with Georgia fans. The bus from Georgia Tech is really impressive. I'm always impressed by the turnout for these games against Georgia. 1 minute left to go in the third period. Here's Chelly. He's got Ing. Odd man rush here for Georgia. Brandon Ing with Hagen. And the pass just skips over Hagen's tape. He takes a check. Here's Chelly. He's got Ing. Brandon Ing over to Chelly. Chelly with a shot turned aside by Germano. And a hard check there as Hagen takes the worst of it. A lot of bodies flying in the corners. Nice play by Ing on the back check. 20 seconds left to go in the game. Hagen up ice for Chelly. Chelly still looking for his first goal. This one chipped up to the point. Baird's going to let it come out. Ing's going to pull this one back into Georgia territory and just let the time tick down. And that's just a stupid play by the Jackets. Why you got to whack at that puck after the horn goes? You lose a game 10-3 and you're whacking at it after the whistle. That's embarrassing. Let him know, Torin. Sorry, it's my last game. I'm going to tell him that that's a stupid play. Yeah, no wonder we're not going to have a handshake here. I think they've already proved that on the ice that we don't need that. That's for a friendly competition, which this was not. So the Georgia Tech fight song plays, but the Ice Dawgs victorious in pretty much every single aspect of the game. 10-3. Hopefully not the score of the game next week, next Friday. Of course, Georgia Tech in town to play the Dogs in some football.
2 touchdowns and a field goal for the Dogs tonight. Only gave up a field goal.
That's 1 touchdown and a field goal.
Yeah, you're right. My math's off.
It's okay.
I'm in hockey mode, not football mode.
Yeah, it's all right. So your final score here from the Ice Forum in Duluth, it's 10-3 Dogs. We would do 3 stars, but can we really pick anybody?
I'll just give a quick shout out to Andrew Goldstein. Came in and played the third period, made some nice quality saves in limited action. He just came in and stood tall for the Ice Dawgs here.
Great showing in a hostile environment from Andrew Goldstein, getting a nice welcome to college club hockey. Of course, he played a little bit before this, but always good to see a young goaltender getting his first looks. And so one thing that'll be interesting to see, this is the last game of the Ice Dawgs semester. When we come back in the spring, we might see some suspensions, seeing what they call here. I think we had 5 guys kicked out of the game for Georgia, I think 7 or 8 for Georgia Tech.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if any of this carries over to next semester.
So that'll do it for us here and this presentation of Ice Dawgs hockey. Clean old-fashioned hate. 10-3 Ice Dawgs.
I don't know if I'd call it clean, but definitely hate.
Something like that. Pretty old-fashioned hockey. For Andrew Fleming, I've been Torin Smith. A quick word from me, of course. If you've been following this channel for a little while, you know I've been here for a few years now. I just wanted to take a moment to thank all the fans who tune in every single game. All of our fans, our parents, everybody who's watched these streams and have come and say hi on road trips when I've been there, and just seeing everybody in person. It's always great to see and hear from all the parents and fans who really enjoy what we do, and that's what we do it for the most. So as many of you probably know, I'm graduating this semester, so with this being the last game of the Ice Dawgs semester, it's my last game calling a game for UGA Hockey. It's been a great 3 years. I've been proud to be a part of it, and I hope that, I know that, I'm positive that we've left it in good hands, and you guys will continue to get an excellent product and be able to watch your favorite players and your sons out there on the ice night in, night out.
Torin, you came in and you basically built this broadcast for this Georgia hockey team. You've done a great job with it, and I can't thank you enough. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and there aren't many of us left.
Thank you all. We'll see you back on the UGA Hockey YouTube channel next semester when the Ice Dawgs will be playing at home, finally, in Athens. Hopefully, finally, in Athens. For Andrew Fleming, I've been Torin Smith. Thank you all so much. You don't know how much it's meant to me to be a part of this team for the past few years. Signing off one last time. Thank you.